Dirty Girl here with another vintage haul from the flea market. If it looks a little dark, sorry, I'm having a power outage right now. It's apparently a planned power outage. It's been out since about 9:30 and it's going to be out until about 3. Kind of limits what I can do without a computer. But, I know that it's dark in here. I have some natural light from the window though, and I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, flea market finds. I got some jewelry, not as much as I would have liked, but a few interesting pieces. So I shall get started. Oh, and let's see, I usually forget to say this, but prices that I mention are not including shipping, which I always have calculated shipping. I think it's more transparent that way. I don't know. Anyway, but this is a Givenchy silver-plated link necklace, chunky, that prices on these are all over the place, so I'm not sure what to charge for it, but I only paid $4 for it. So I saw some that were selling in the hundreds and some that were selling like for 15. I didn't see any that were exactly like this, but my feeling is I'm going to try for about $45, I think. We'll see. Let's see, got a couple of rings. This one I thought was just really stunning. I believe that is pink topaz and marcasite, and I just thought it was a beautiful design. So, and that I paid $12 for it. It's sterling silver and marcasites with the pink topaz. And then this is a little, it is either Native American or Native American style. I think it's probably Native American. It has the Bell Trading Post mark on it. And from what I understand, Bell Trading Post mostly dealt with Native American jewelry, but not exclusively. So it's kind of hard to know. But it's got the nice stamping that's typical of Navajo jewelry, and it's got a turquoise little arrowhead shape, and that was $8. Got these St. John earrings in their little original pouch. They're very nice. They look like they've probably never been worn or very little. And I paid $3 for those. And I think these seem to be selling for about $25 to $35. I think most are selling more like in the $35 range, so pretty cool on that. And this is an interesting piece. Can't get much more mid-century modern than this. But the interesting thing about it is, see if you can, I don't know if you can see that mark or not, but it does say Siam sterling. And if you're familiar with Siam sterling, usually it has the images of the gods and goddesses. There's like 2 particular deities that are almost always on their jewelry, or it has depictions of little buildings and things. Usually not this kind of thing. I did do some research and I found some other pieces do exist, but they're fairly scarce. And I did pay $20 for this. That was probably a little high, but it's in beautiful condition. It's really large, pretty heavy. So, you know, I'm probably going to ask maybe $55 or $60 for it. We'll see. Sometimes I change my mind after I actually get to listing. Got this little Asian themed, I think it's Chinese, little charm bracelet. And although it's not marked, I haven't tested it yet, but I think it is sterling silver, because I saw some other very, very similar ones listed with the same types of charms and everything that were sterling. So we'll see. But I only paid $3 for it. And charm bracelets in general, even if they're not silver, seem to sell very well for me, so I think that'll do okay. I got this Mexican sterling silver cross with turquoise, coral, and amethyst. And I paid $15 for that. It is signed. I think that I just sold another piece from this same artist, and I don't know who it is. It's Tosco artist, and it's from probably the 1980s. But I think the crosses usually sell pretty well for me too. So I'll do okay on that. I'll probably ask about $45 for it, maybe a little more. And this is a bear. I have not tested it and it's not marked, but I think it's probably sterling silver with, I don't know if that's brass or a gold wash on the little band around his little belly band. But this is a Native American style fetish necklace. It's very, very heavy. And I only paid $3 for it, so hopefully it is silver and that will do well. And this is probably my favorite piece of jewelry that I got. This is a genuine Art Nouveau sterling silver brooch. Just beautiful. I just love it. It is marked, it's tiny, but it does say handmade and sterling on it. And the catch is the very, very first style of this safety catch. So that's how I know it's genuinely old. Well, I probably would have thought so anyway because of the style of it. But anyway, I paid $12 for that. I just love it. And this is another Native American piece. It's just a sterling silver man's ring. It's that gold part is gold filled. And it is signed very clearly, thank goodness, by K&M Bill Navajo Sterling 1/20 12 karat gold filled. And that's a known Navajo artist, and I think I can probably sell it for about $35, and I paid $5 for it. And the only other jewelry type thing I bought was this bag of green turquoise beads, and I paid $10 for those. Might have been a little high, but it's a very pretty color of turquoise. That's Muffin. I don't know if she just saw a mouse or what. She just went tearing out of here like her tail was on fire. So I'll be sure and have a muffin at the end before I sign off today. Okay, moving right along. Let's see, I'll show you these things behind me before I forget. It's a nice Florentine mirror. It's gold leaf on wood. It says, well, might not be true Florentine. It says imagery by Michael, genuine gold leaf. But it's Florentine style anyway. And it's gold. And ornate and gold things do pretty well. And here's another gold thing. It's a tray. It's a lacquer tray with gold leaf and hand painted design. Pretty oranges. It's really nice. Nice painting. I just love the look of this. This was $5, and it says on the back, genuine leaf, hand decorated, alcohol resistant. There's a little view of the label. So there's that. This was what I purchased at the very end of the day. It's a bird print. The artist is P.H. Goner. These are very, very well known and common. They're mid-century era. I paid $3 for this. $3 is, the frame is worth that. It's a nice little composition, Victorian style frame. And I had to have this because I'm pretty sure we had these in our house growing up. I think my mom had these in her powder room. She had like a set of 4 different birds. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love birds. And whew, this is dirty. Woo! And I came by that love honestly, as my parents both loved birds and fed birds, and we had binoculars and field guides, and so I grew up with birds, and we had pet birds, and so I just like them. Okay, moving right along. Here is an Art Deco little tiny vase. The little handles I think were so cute. And it's got, I think that's a bird right there. Like some kind of cockatoo or something. Not sure. And I'm not sure what that is. My husband thought it was a turkey. It does make me look like some kind of bird with a big tail. I don't know. But anyway, I paid $3 for this. It has a mark on the bottom. It's this incised cross. But I have not found anything. And the guy I bought this from said that he had researched for quite a while and couldn't find it anywhere either. So I don't know who made it, but I'm pretty sure it's 1930s and really attractive little vase. Got another box with birds. You see a theme going here? You can tell it's Chinese because of the style of the hasp. And I love the inside. It's covered with the Chinese newspaper. Has a little bit of damage on the edges and corners, but that's acceptable. And it's just very nice. I paid $10 for that. And I'm not sure what I'll ask for it. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. Got another basket. You can see how beautiful the color once was and how faded it is now. But it's a little Native American sweetgrass basket, and I paid $4 for that. It has a, I'm not sure if that's damage or not. I think maybe it's just how it was made. I don't know. Anyway, I do well with these little sweetgrass baskets. Oh, here's my baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here she is. Here's my little girl. Look up at the camera. Yes, you like being on the movies, don't you? Oh, there she goes. She's a good girl. She's been allowed back downstairs as long as we're with her. She's been really good. So I'm happy. Okay, let's see. I got a knife. It's been a while since I found a nice knife. And this is a saber, S-A-B-R-E, Japan. And it has a carved bone handle. Just a single blade, but it needs some cleaning up, but it's otherwise in good condition. And I only paid $1 for it. And the Saber brand is not a super great brand, but it's okay. And I can probably sell that for maybe around $20. And I got some more egg coddlers. A pair with birds. That's a little, looks like a Carolina wren to me. I've had this exact pair before. I may even still have it. I may have not sold it yet. I don't know. But these sell on a pretty consistent basis, and I can probably get about $18 for the pair, maybe $20. Not a lot. Oops. I don't know why I keep buying them. They're so cute. This little porcelain box. That's it's in the style of a Limoges box, but it's not Limoges. The brand is Golden Peak. Since 1959, and I paid $3 for it. You can see somebody put the price in Sharpie. I wish people wouldn't do that. That'll probably come off though. And it is, the little flowers are transfer printed, but the gold leaf is hand painted. So it's a nice little box, and these don't sell for a whole ton, but maybe $20 or something. This is a strange one. This is a snail made from reclaimed metal, which I believe came from like a steel drum that held some kind of a product for treating wood or something. I have found some similar pieces and have even identified a company that sells similar pieces, but the only other animal that I have found is whales. I have found no snails, just whales. Since we're having a power outage, they can't do anything with the kids except let them outside on the playground, so you'll hear them screaming from time to time. But anyway, I just fell in love with this little guy. He was $5, and I found one of the whales sold for like $160, and then other ones sell for maybe $25. So I don't know, but I'm gonna ask a lot for him because he's different. And I got this little faux scrimshaw box, little trinket box. These were made by Artec, and Artec is a company that was founded in the late 1970s, and the founder was wanting to draw attention to the problem with whales, and so he made these out of resin. So they are, hand carved, and they're done in the style of like the 1700s sweetheart gift, and I guess he was raising money to help save the whales, which is nice. And these have become collectible in their own right. So I paid $6 for it, and I think I'd probably sell it for, I don't know, 20 maybe. And then if you've been watching me, you've seen that I've had these before. This is a Mount St. Helens ash paperweight made by Vines. I think his first name is Roger Vines. It's really pretty. And these are quite collectible. I forget what they sell for, but I think I paid $10 for this. So pretty sure I could sell it for at least $30. Another piece of glass. This is an Italian glass with little painted roses on it, and it's still got the label. It says Illusions 24% full lead, made in Italy. But I thought that was very, very charming, nice. It's in perfect condition, as far as I can tell. And I paid, oh gosh, what did I pay for this? I think it must have been about $5. And then I got some more boxes. And this one, I just had to save it. It's really in bad shape. Really in bad shape. But it is a lap desk. And it's got this paper top on it that's supposed to look like inlaid, but it's really all rippled and sad. But it does open like this. I don't know how old this is, but pretty old, maybe 1920s or so. Yeah, it's got a lot of issues. Look, it's got its original ink bottle. And the ink bottle still has ink in it. That's scary. Anyway, that was on a $5 table. Oh, poor little thing. One of the hinges is broken. But you can see it used to have a lock. Just sweet. And the last item I have to show you is another box for a little miniature chest. And this one, if I have any home runs today, this might be it. Because this is old. And it's got hand-forged iron hardware on it. The hasp, for whatever reason, somebody bent it up. And I'm not going to bother trying to fix it because I might break it. But it's very unusual with the little feet and the little carved apron in front and the beautiful hand-painted curlicues, and what a great look it has. Oh my gosh, this is just the best thing. Has a couple of rather large glosses of paint on the top, which is a little bit sad, but not tragic. So I paid $25 for that, and I'm still researching it. It is definitely old. And I'm thinking I can get in the hundreds of dollars for it, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to try. I'm first going to try to figure out what it is and when it was made. I'm thinking, it might be like Pennsylvania, 1700s. But I could be completely off. I don't really know because I just haven't found anything quite like it yet. But anyway, there you have it. That is my haul. And you will find these things on vintagedazz.etsy.com or in some cases on eBay, where my seller name is Carolinix. And I have the links down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And comment. I do read all comments and acknowledge them. Or try. Every once in a while one slips through, and if that happens, I do have below like an email address where you can email me too if you have a question or you want to buy something or anything. All right. Thanks. I'll see you later. Bye.